Okay, friends, Doc South here with a warning. Yes, don't, don't. By all means, do not throw out your old fig Newtons. You heard me. Okay, I'm just telling you. The thing is fig Newtons that get old. Now, I'm not talking 4 years old. You find a 4-year-old fig Newton. You may not want to. But here's what happens. And I discovered this by sheer chance one day. Oh gosh, long ago. And I've been tickled with myself ever since. And I'm passing this info on to you. Okay. Here's a typical fig Newton. This is not a fig Newton itself. This one is a Newton of fig, but gotten at the supermarket I work for. I work for an Acme market, and one of their brands is called Signature Select. A house brand. Okay, and for all I know, these might be made by the fig Newton people. I don't know. They're Newtons made with fig inside. Okay. It doesn't so much who makes them that matters in this case. They're all good. Okay. As I think about it, in my long life, and I've lived a long time, I don't think I've ever had a bad fig Newton. No, I don't think so. May have eaten a moldy one once, but other than that, no. And even then, I just ate around the mold. They're just too good to pass up. They are good cookies. Whoever invented fig Newtons, bless their heart. Okay, well, anyway, so here we go. We got a Newton here made of fig. And what you got to do is you go buy yourself a bag, buy a bag to eat, and then buy another bag. If they're doing 2 for 1, that kind of thing, get one bag to eat on the way home, and then the other one to do this process I'm going to tell you about. What you got to do is you get your bag of Newtons, and you open it on one end, and then you just put it somewhere safe where the mice can't get it. Yeah, where it'll be okay, where people aren't going to pick at it, and you just let it sit. Yeah, you let it sit, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 days, something like that. The longer you can stand it, the better. And what happens here's what happens. Nothing really happens to the crust. Okay, it's fine. It might get a little drier, but that's all right. But what you want is this part. Yeah, where all the fig is. Okay, that gets dry. It starts to dry up, and it gets almost, the consistency. Well, it just gets chewier and a little stale, but it's not bad. It's not bad stale. It's just that it gets kind of just a little harder, more like gummy almost. Not gummy even. It's just it gives more resistance to to your teeth, and it actually gets kind of a crust on it, so to speak. Now you want to put these where you're not going to get mold all over them and stuff. Don't let them dry out in the basement. And if you see mold, you may as well throw it out. Okay, but you check the thing out. It's going to be crusty. Even the outside, the dough coating gets kind of hard too. A little, it stales up, and actually the Newton kind of stales up, and that's when you strike. You get once it's gotten to where it's a little bit, again, it's gotten harder, but not to the point where you're going to lose a tooth or anything. Best I can say. You develop a taste for these things. You'll know when it's right. And you bite into that, and is it so good? It's basically a crunchy fig Newton, but it doesn't crunch. It's just tougher on the outside. You want a treat? That's what you do. Give it a whirl. I love fig Newtons, and I'll eat the whole box all at once if allowed to. Sometimes when I bring home a bag of fig Newtons, a box, Sandy will hide the one of the boxes, so I don't eat them all at once. But that's what you want to do. Get, like I said, just let it get stale. Oh, and it'll be sort of crunchy. It just develops a different kind of texture, and it is so good. Oh, it is good. Okay, I'm just telling you. Give that a thought. I think you'll agree with me. It's quite the treat. Now, yeah, again, if you see mold, if there's bugs coming out of the fig Newton, one reason or another, okay, you might want to back up. Yeah, this is on the order of Cheez-Its. You know how they now, when I was a kid, I always loved to find the Cheez-It in the box of Cheez-Its that got a little overcooked and was actually almost to the point where it was darker brown in different spots. That was a prime Cheez-It. You would save that to eat all by itself because it just had a great, great taste. Now Cheez-It has realized that these are the ones that are really tasty, and they actually have a thing called, I think, extra crunchy. I think they're overdone. Yeah, I don't have a box of them handy here, but they're good too. Oh yeah, boy. But they do, yeah, they make extra toasty Cheez-Its now. Just a slight overcooked to them. They might have a machine. I know I've seen this machine in working long ago at a potato chip factory. A potato chip factory where they actually have little jets of somehow the potato chips as they come out of the oven travel down a belt and they fall. They cascade to another belt. Right. And they have like somehow, and I have no idea how they do this. Whoever invented this had to be a sheer genius. But a burnt potato chip or one that's overcooked is spotted, and a jet of air will blow it away off the main path of the main route of the potato chips as they come out of the cooker, and it will blow them away. And of course, there's people there gathered eating them because they're awfully good when they're slightly overdone, especially hot out of the oven, But now that's something I think the potato chip people should get into because a slightly overcooked potato chip is quite a treat too. Anyway, I'm just saying. Okay, keep them in mind. Bon appetit. Again, get yourself a nice big box of fig Newtons. Or fig, fig cookies, and just open the seal on one of them. Just let the air work on them for 4 or 5 days, and I think you're gonna be impressed. Okay. Again, if they get moldy, all bets are off, but usually they won't. Okay. I'm just saying. I'll see you later, friends. Thank you. God bless.